Chris Holcomb. It is Monday night at 9 o'clock, and we have some changes that are moving our way. We are transitioning from the dry and hot pattern that we had last week now to a wetter pattern this week. Now, when you hear the word wetter pattern, though, just know that it's not going to be raining all day every day, and there will be a lot of dry hours through the week, but we're just seeing more moisture building in that could give us scattered showers at any time. And that's really what we're going to be watching over the next few days here as the showers are moving in now. The first wave of showers were pushing into northwest Georgia a little bit earlier, and some of those even had some heavy rain with them. But now that little bit of shower activity is falling apart a good bit in northwest and north Georgia. We have been seeing some thunder with some of those showers earlier, but then as we go through tomorrow, as we see additional waves of rain that are going to be moving in, again, just those scattered showers, at any time we could see some thunder with it. But we do see the severe weather threat pretty much non-existent. We're not concerned about a widespread severe weather event or anything. These are just some good old scattered showers that will develop. Sometimes they'll have thunder and lightning in association with them, but we're also going to have some dry hours around too. So just know it is a wetter pattern that is setting up for the week where each and every day we do see some rain chances. But that doesn't mean it's going to be raining all day long every day as well. Here is a look at radar. You can see what we're watching here as we've been dealing with some clouds mainly in north and west Georgia. Here in metro Atlanta, we've seen some clear skies in spots. I'll put this into full view mode so you can kind of see what we're watching here with those showers up in north Georgia that have been diminishing. Now, these came in from Alabama a little bit earlier tonight, and when they did, they had some heavy rain with it. In fact, if you were watching us tonight at 5 o'clock, I was even talking about a severe thunderstorm warning just over the line into Alabama to the west of Rome and to the west of Chattooga County. That's where we had a severe thunderstorm warning, but as that moved into west Georgia, it weakened somewhat. It still had some moderate to heavy rain with it and thunder and lightning, but it was below severe limits there, pushing into northwest Georgia. And then throughout the rest of the evening hours tonight, any of that rain that was up in northwest Georgia earlier is starting to fall apart a little bit more. We don't really see an organized area of rain still in north Georgia, just a few spotty little showers here and there. Now here in Atlanta, we've been fine tonight. We told you at 5, 6 o'clock tonight. Melissa told you at 4 o'clock we will be fine during the evening hours. The Braves game is fine with no rain. We weren't expecting anything there. It's just these main areas of North Georgia where we're seeing a few of those showers. Now, as you can see there, a lot of that is just really spotty and it's generally light. And again, we don't have any additional lightning with that out there right now. But let me show you where we do have lightning, and that is out to the west. And you can see this cluster of rain now coming out of Mississippi into western parts of Alabama that is approaching the Birmingham area. That does have some lightning with it and some of those pockets of heavy rain in association with it too. In fact, we'll zoom in a little bit tighter here and you can see what we're talking about with those showers as they continue to move on through. And I'm going to put a track on this for you right now so you can see the lightning in association with that. About 190 lightning strikes in the past 15 minutes with that. I checked this just a little bit earlier and it was over 200. So we are seeing the lightning count with that coming down a little bit in parts of western Alabama. And this is going to try to push into our direction, but a lot of that is going to weaken as it moves in too. So all in all, just know that during the late night hours and overnight tonight, there will be a chance for some of those scattered showers to move in, but it's really not an organized, impressive system that is moving our way. The other thing I want you to see here is that earlier we had a level 1 risk for severe storms that covered much of Alabama, back into parts of Mississippi, and even into northwest Georgia. Well, at the 9 o'clock update, or just before 9 o'clock, the Storm Prediction Center took that level 1 risk out. So for the rest of the night tonight, we don't expect any severe storms in northwest Georgia or really back into Alabama. Just some general showers with thunder and lightning in Alabama, and even here in North Georgia, just general showers possible, but really not a lot of those out there too. Now that level 1 risk though for tomorrow does go over into the northern parts of South Carolina and into central and eastern North Carolina. We will just have some general showers here. Then We'll watch more of these storms back into parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and southern Kansas, where there's a level 2 of 5 risk for severe storms to develop back there to our west. And then going into Wednesday, that pretty much stays out to the west. It's not going to make its way to us at all. So that's why we want you to know that, yes, we are going to have some scattered showers in our area, maybe with some thunder and lightning, but we just don't see a lot of the ingredients here over a big part of the southeast or here, especially in the metro Atlanta area, where we expect to see any severe thunderstorms or severe weather moving through our area. We had a pretty nice day today. We had temperatures this morning that made it down into the 60s, right around 63 degrees. That was our low this morning. And then this afternoon, we had a high temperature that made it up to 83. I know you're not seeing 83 here, but in between these hourlies, we did pop up briefly to 83 degrees for a high temperature this afternoon. And yes, that is trending above where we should be for this time of year. And we really think this week, even with any additional rain coming in and some of these scattered showers, we're going to hold on to some 80s each and every day, most likely low and mid 80s coming up each and every afternoon this week. And right now during the evening hours, it's still kind of mild out there. We're just below 80 by about 3 degrees right now. It's 77 in Atlanta. Duluth, this is still showing at 80 degrees. I really think Duluth is already below 80. Sometimes their thermometer is a little bit slow to catch up there. But look at this. We have 68 in Peachtree City, 69 in LaGrange, 68 in Thomaston, 72 in Covington. More of these mid 70s here on the north side. Carrollton, you're at 69. And then Northwest Georgia in the 60s, right at 68 in Rome and also in the Dalton area. Tomorrow morning, we will start off here with temperatures down to about 64 degrees in the Atlanta area, then 68 at 9. And then we'll see those rain chances. The better chances will be in the afternoon hours here at 3 and at 5 o'clock, 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon, when we see those rain chances coming back up with temperatures up to about 80 degrees here in those afternoon hours. In the early part of the day, rain chances will be on the lower end at only about 20%. That's when we might see just a couple of those spotty showers around, but the better chance will be later on in the afternoon hours as those temperatures warm up to around 80 degrees. So here's a look at the forecast track. We do have that rain. You see that main area that we've been watching that's west of Birmingham over into the western parts of Alabama. Just a couple of spotty showers in northwest Georgia at this hour. As we go into 10 o'clock tonight, a couple of those spotty showers. Notice this back into Alabama as it moves to the east. This is going to really kind of weaken somewhat. Some of it may hold together, though, in the morning. This is at 7 o'clock. And even though in Atlanta, we're thinking here in this city, you'll have a dry drive into work with mainly cloudy skies. But for those of you to the west of us in West Georgia, up toward Rome, Canton, Dalton, getting closer to Blairsville, and even up into Gainesville, you'll be dealing with a few of these showers. And some of them will have some moderate to heavy rain with them. And again, maybe some thunder and lightning, although we don't think they'll be severe. And that's all part of that system in West Alabama that's just going to feed some of that moisture our way. That by noon, we'll have a little better coverage in North Georgia of those showers around and some of that moderate rain up in far North Georgia. But really just a couple of spotty showers here around lunchtime tomorrow. Then going into the afternoon on Tuesday, that's when we're going to see a few more of those scattered showers developing here. So what's happening is we're just getting some of this moisture coming in. We have a frontal boundary that's stalling out over us. So once this rain or these scattered showers get here, we don't really have a front that's going to sweep everything out and clean out our air. The front is pretty much going to stall out, and we'll just see this moisture kind of riding along that to give us scattered showers in the afternoon hours tomorrow. A couple of those showers could have some moderate to heavy rain with it. A lot of that will diminish during the evening hours. And then Wednesday morning, cloudy skies. It'll be a rather mild start to the day. Around lunchtime, we might see a few more breaks in the clouds around the noontime hour. Maybe more of those breaks up in North and West Georgia. But that doesn't mean we are finished with the rain. Look what happens once we get into the afternoon hours. Yeah, more of these scattered showers just start redeveloping here as temperatures warm back up into the low and even mid 80s into those afternoon hours. So as I'm showing you, there will be a lot of dry hours at times in between these showers, but we will have scattered showers each and every day, but that doesn't mean it's raining all day long. So just know, scattered stuff, it doesn't last forever, a lot of dry hours at times, but then right when you think it's over, keep your umbrella with you, because that's when another one of those scattered showers might redevelop. And you see these showers lingering into the evening hours on Wednesday and then into Thursday morning. Scattered showers in North and also East Georgia. Some breaks around lunchtime potentially. And then in the afternoon hours again on Thursday, we'll see some of these showers redeveloping that'll be scattered around. So it might be one of those situations where you know somebody who lives in a different area, and it might be raining at your house, but not at their house. It's that kind of spotty nature with these showers around. Now, the models are starting to come together a little bit with some of the rainfall amounts. Earlier, the American model wasn't showing much rain at all, maybe around a ½ inch over the next 5 days, whereas the European model was showing around 1.5 inches. And what happens with the models here, when you've got these spotty showers or scattered showers around, they have a hard time kind of agreeing on the amount of rain that comes in, because it all depends on where one of those moderate or heavy showers tends to set up to determine, which area gets more rain. They're now coming together, both of these showing the Atlanta area picking up about 1.3 or 1.4 inches of rain. With those higher amounts on the north side, maybe some spots picking up around 2 inches, maybe between 2.5 and 3 inches in far north Georgia. This model, the American model, is showing more rain on the north side, but just not as much as the European model is showing. And then lighter rain on the south side. Both of those models are showing that as well. Now, the temperatures are going to be on the mild side, generally in the 60s over the next few mornings as we have more moisture in the atmosphere, meaning our dew points are a little bit higher. And that really prevents temperatures from falling that much when you've got more of that moisture content in the air. Pretty much each and every day will be 62 to 63 to 64 degrees each morning during the week this week. And then high temperatures are going to fluctuate a little bit depending on how much cloud cover we have, which areas are getting rain, where we can see rain-cooled air coming in, or also which areas are seeing a little bit of sunshine breaking through at times. So we're pretty much seeing our highs Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the lower 80s, and those are the days we have the better chance for some scattered showers around. But then as the rain chances go down at the end of the week on Friday and Saturday, we'll hold on to about a 20% chance for showers here Friday and Saturday. But with that, we may see a little more sunshine breaking through and temperatures moving up into the mid 80s. So here's the European model, the forecast track as we go through the next few days here. And you can see on Wednesday, again, just the scattered showers. Now this is a higher or a lower resolution map here, so you don't see as much of the detail of more breaks in the rain showers. But on Wednesday, we're going to hold on to that 40% chance for some showers, 30 to 40% chance there. On Thursday, still some of that moisture moving in. And what I really want you to see here is a lot of this is what we call the diurnal nature of afternoon showers that are developing here. That's pretty much the trend through the rest of the week when you get a little bit of that heating and enough moisture to cause some of those scattered showers to develop. But what I also want you to see from this is that for the first part of the week, we really don't have anything sweeping through to clean out our air and give us an entirely dry day. We'll have the moisture around, and that'll give us just a couple of those spotty showers that we're going to have here and there each and every day. Once we get to the weekend, we do see those rain chances going down a little bit, but they totally don't go away. Like here on Sunday, we're not seeing as much green showing up on the maps, and we'll see some drier air coming in, especially for the second half of the weekend and beginning of next week too. So the wetter pattern really is the trend. But again, that doesn't mean that it's wet all day, every day. It's just each and every day we have a chance of just some of those hit and miss showers that are going to be in our area. And again, on Monday, we're looking a little bit drier here too. So that is what we're going to be watching for the next 7 days. And you can see here, and again, don't be overly concerned when you see all of those raindrops here on the maps, because again, that doesn't mean it is going to be a really soggy pattern here. We're just going to see that 50% chance for showers on Tuesday, and that's mainly in the afternoon hours. Then on Wednesday and Thursday, a 40% chance for some showers. And notice as when those rain chances are at 40 and 50%, that's when our high temperatures are holding in the lower 80s. And then going into Friday and Saturday, a 30% chance for showers, temperatures back up to the mid 80s, and then lower rain chances Sunday and Monday. And we do see some cooler air trying to filter in with some of that drier air for Sunday and also Monday too. Be sure to keep it with us right here on 11 Alive Plus and Weather Impact 24/7, and we'll have more details with these extended weather outlooks for you as we watch these rain chances and the temperatures for the week ahead.